Good evening, Cena streamers. It is once again rank up day for a society quest. Today we're hitting rank 7 with the Pelupelu. I haven't done my daily quest yet though. And yeah, I won't be recording. Alright. I really wish I understood why that has suddenly changed with 7.1. It just absolutely obliterates my ability to record a local copy. It's not great. Alright, Yubly. I also had to wait forever for it to stop raining here. What do we get? Starting from scrap. Yubly would have you salvage lumber from the collapsed flight of Wingless. Okay. You recall the souvenirs we were making out of the wreckage of the flight of Wingless? Well, they've proven to be unexpectedly popular. Would you mind heading back to the stairs and picking up a few more pieces of scrap lumber? Sure. Advisor versus Predator. We get to go fight one of the Apollons. Yubly is fretting over an influx of dangerous predators. Naya, I need your help. We've sighted an aggressive Apollon stalking the trails. Such creatures usually stick to the wilds, but occasionally one will stray closer to a village in search of prey. We must put these opportunistic predators down with decisive force, and impress upon others that our territories are off limits. Our latest report has it roaming somewhere near the Glost-fired bank. We would greatly appreciate you culling this threat, preferably before it has the chance to harm anyone. And let Mobbie be your guide. None of these are new to me. Sadly, I've done all of these before. Yubly would send you out to test the latest tour experience. Hello, Naya. Can I interest you in a tour of upstream Kotsamauka? The Moblin who volunteered to serve as one of our upstream guides has once more requested the company of our special advisor. Another chance to practice, as it were. Should you find yourself in a cooperative mood, you'll find our Moblin guide by the Glost-fired bank. I hope you find the tour both educational and entertaining. Alright, are we just gonna head straight to Earthenshire then? No, there's one more thing over here. Let's pick up some lumber first. And then we can go over to Earthenshire. I do wonder if this will actually get reconstructed or if it's just gonna be like this forever. I'd like to see it reconstructed, even though, God, that's so many stairs, and I don't understand how it was helpful for transporting cargo, which was presumably on something wheeled. Wheels don't handle stairs all that well. 3 scraps of lumber. Now we go up to Earthenshire. Look at these taunting me, these bonus fates. At least somebody's doing them. Good. I have so many gemstones still to collect to get my sugar glider. Alright, I would like to beat up the Apollon first. I'll be right back with you, my good Mobbie. Because the Moblin will take me to a secondary location. There we are. Hello, Riverside Apollon. Fancy meeting you here. Goodbye. Alright, Mobbie. My dear Mobbie friend, what have you in store for me today?
Thank you for coming, Special Advisor. Mobbie will not waste your precious time and launch straight into the Looky Tour. Many, many months ago, the Moblins who made their homes here lived alongside the Yaqui. Every handful of earth riches they gathered went to the giants. But then one day, the Yaqui left, and only Moblins remained. Though free of their oppressors, Mobbies were bereft of providers and protectors. What to do? What to do? So they took their bountiful resources and turned to the clever hand races. The pot pacts had begun. In the beginning, the Moblins grab-snatched artisans and forced them to craft. But when Guru Jaja came, he taught us a better way. Since then, help hands ensure good living for the Putsworn, and together they earn much jingly shine. Mobbie has many tongue flaps yet to share, but let us save them for the next seeing sight stop. Sorry to keep you, but he needs someone to practice on.
But you didn't even tell me where you're going. Oh, is it this? Dang it. I do keep hoping for a little bit more variety in some of these daily quests. I did run into, I think it was the canvassing in Kotsamauka one, where you talk to 3 people over in, this place? Okbekbi, I think? Or maybe it is in Okanu. And there's the architect, the tourist, and the foodie. And they do actually have a second thing that they can say. It's just quite rare to get it, in my experience. Alright, what are you going to tell me about here, Moblin tour guide?
These are the shoals of no return, where languish the abandoned boats of those who failed in their search for the Golden City. See how the current gush flows strong and wide. Kotsamauka is a land of abundant water. Meltwater rush falls down from the blessed mountain of Erkopacha, making of our homeland a lush and fertile paradise. With rain also being plentiful, the rivers are prone to overflowing. But Mobbies are clever. We make our pot homes easy to close seal, so flooding is hardly a problem. The same natural hazard, however, would have been why most seekers of the Golden City turned back. Who wants to explore when every ruin and cave is flood-filled with water? Mobbie will avoid those places for the Rookie Tour, of course. He'll stick to the safe places, the pretty places, and show our customers the beauty of Kotsamauka. Thank you for helping Mobbie practice his tongue flaps. He still has queasy guts at the thought of guiding a group, but he feels much better about it now.
Nicely done, my dude. Oh, I can actually put the Naya face away for now. Boop. Alright, Yubbly, I have completed your tasks. Here's the scraps of wood. Do you have the scrap lumber? Let's see what we have to work with. Here they are. My thanks. I'll send these over to Shiplu, our mender, and have her whip up some more decorative boards. The more souvenirs we can sell, the quicker the flight of Wee Wingless will be restored to its former glory. I know. Advisor versus Predator. I've killed the Apollyon. Welcome back. You squashed that nasty Vilkin, I take it. The tour guides have managed to protect our visitors from any aggressive creatures encountered on the road thus far, but an apex predator like that is nothing to trifle with. Better for both guide and the guided to not encounter them at all, I say. We're devising our own ways for keeping away unwelcome wildlife, yet demonstrating that the territory belongs to a fierce protector remains the most effective method. We are fortunate to have you and your swift intervention. And then the Moblin guide is still not got all of his confidence, but he's getting there. Welcome back. By the thoughtful look on your face, it seems the tour was most enlightening. We were fortunate indeed to have the Moblins offer their expertise on the upriver regions. After all, who is better versed in the area's history and landmarks than the local residents? The tours themselves will, of course, be accompanied by an armed escort, so that no harm comes to our guides or our customers. We wish for this to be an enriching business opportunity for everyone involved. Of course. And then... ba-dum! Liplu! Liplu, what do you have for me today? Look, I'm in my own little uniform. You're so small. Alright. This is a guest from across the salt. Ah. It's got a little tiny panuti in their hand. What's that about? Liplu has the look of a satisfied Pelu. Oh, really?
Naya, good to see you. Have you heard? The new eatery is a roaring success. It seems Wokesa's time as a cook in Shaloni exposed him to all kinds of cuisines. The young fellow is both surprisingly skilled and commands an impressive repertoire. His comrades, too, have proven worthwhile additions, having taken well to guide work. Besides that, there's been an interesting development. You remember Tseeya, the Wing of Reflection's representative, don't you? Our very first customer.
I do.
Well, we were discussing my initiative to support former outlaws, and all of a sudden, he tells me there was something he wished to discuss in person. He's on his way to Dakpoga as we speak. I hope you can join me for the discussion. He ought to be here any moment now.
Interesting. I'm glad we get to see this guy again. Oh, you put some more casual clothes on too, I see. Thank you for setting aside the time to meet with me.
Tseeya, it's wonderful to see you again. You seem in fine fettle indeed.
Likewise. It's heartening to see you and the business doing so well. The strides you've made since my first visit are remarkable. Your expansion into upstream Kotsamauka with flying panutis was quite the feat, and your decision to employ former bandits has done much for the wider community. A superb achievement. Know that my colleagues back in Tulliyollal are equally impressed. Last time I was here, I spoke of our position on tourism and foreign relations. It is with regards to that the Wing of Reflection would seek your assistance.
But of course, my inner abacus is clacking away, and it's urging me to do everything I can to support you. We'd love nothing more than to show foreign guests the delights Turali has to offer. Although, visitors from overseas are still few and far between. What exactly would you have us do?
You are aware that Tulliyollal recently entered into an alliance with Radzat Han. As it so happens, we've received a visitor from the city-state. When we told her about the Turali Travel Agency, she expressed an interest in experiencing the region for herself. Would you be willing to provide one of your tours?
It'd be our pleasure. Fortunately, we have a slot available.
Excellent. The visitor's name is Rasafbat. Okay. The visitor's name is Rasafbat. She is of the Aura, a people known for their curved horns and ornate scales. I should also mention that she's an alchemist by trade. I shall return to Tulliyollal and inform her of the plan at once. I'll procure an alpaca porter for her journey. If you could attend her when she arrives, I'd be much obliged.
We'll be ready and waiting.
Was it Rasafbat? New guest.
To think the Wing of Reflection would entrust us with the nation's honored guest. What better way to promote Turali as a premier tourist destination? We wouldn't be in this position if it weren't for you and all our hardworking staff. Now then, we can't leave anything to chance. We'll need to be fully prepared for Rasafbat's arrival. I don't suppose you visited Radzat Han. I'd like to learn as much as I can about our guest's homeland.
I have very much been to Radzat Han.
Of course, I needn't have asked. I'm not surprised in the least that our special advisor has traveled so far and wide. From what I've heard, the climate of Tavner is similar to that of Kotzamauka, so I presume our guest will not be overwhelmed by the heat and humidity. My primary concern is the local cuisine. Would you mind speaking to Wakesa and sharing your knowledge of Hannish fare with him? It may inspire him to prepare a suitable menu.
Oh, okay.
Could I trouble you to share your knowledge of Hannish cuisine with Wakesa?
Okay, she just repeats that line. Can do, will do. Okay, so we've got someone coming who probably likes spices. How's your store? Because I remember the last time we had to go replenish some spices for you. I still love that Pelu's just over there singing to themselves. Hey there. Anything I can help you with? I want to teach you about Hannish cuisine. It's an honor to welcome a guest from across the salt. Putting together a menu to suit their tastes ought to make for a fun challenge. So, what might one find on the dinner table in Radzadhan? I get to answer? Ooh, dishes with plenty of fruit. There are a lot of nice, cool fruit dishes. That's more of a dessert and refreshment thing and not the main course for dinner, though. Hannish spirits are renowned by one and all. Wouldn't be a meal without a drop or two. Again, that's just drink. Searingly spicy food, and lots of it. We're gonna go with that one. The main fare is very heavily seasoned and tends to be spicy. Food that packs a spicy punch, huh? In that case, the Moblin's flavorful cuisine might be better received than the more subdued Hanu fare. In any event, I'll whip up a meal that puts local flavors front and center, and work in a few flourishes to suit our guest. Let Liplu know I've got this covered. Let Liplu know. I oohed a little too long in there. Liplu knew. Ooh, 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 ooh. So anyway, my favorite Hannish food is their curry. I love curry. That's what Naya's telling Liplu about, is curry. Oh my gosh, is that sign new or did I just not notice it before?
Welcome to Kotzamauka. Rasafbat, I presume? It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Liplu, the founder of the Turali Travel Agency. I'll be your tour guide.
Thank you for accommodating me at such short notice.
I am Rasafbat, yes, and I represent the High Crucible of Alchemia, Radzadhan's state-sponsored alchemical workshop.
Oh, you're Naya, aren't you? What a coincidence. I'm afraid I don't recognize you.
Forgive me, you must not remember. I'm one of the alchemists you met at the Great Work. My associates and I, examined your friend Destinian.
Ah. Oh, she's in the background there. Okay. Are these actual flashback screenshots? I, the player, don't remember. Sure. Okay. Your face is familiar now. Sure.
Ah, I see you already know each other. Well, I think it's a little more one-sided than each other suggests. The people of Radzadhan, no, all of Thavner and beyond, owe a debt of gratitude to Naya. The same goes for all of us here at the Turali Travel Agency. She's done so much to support our enterprise, not to mention the nation at large.
Incredible. Fate certainly works in mysterious ways.
I couldn't agree more. Seeing as how the two of you are already acquainted, perhaps you'd care to join us on the tour.
Sure, yeah, of course. The other options were to escort as personal protection. Or, like, begrudgingly accept if I have to. So no. Naya's just like, yeah!
Wonderful. Allow me to escort you to your room, Rasafbat. I'm sure you'll want to unpack your belongings. Would you mind waiting here? We'll be back in no time.
Oh, but the sun's gone down! No!
I can't wait to see what Gotsamauka has to offer. This is going to be marvelous.
Okay. I just get to wait. Okay. Okay. Aha! Cutscene in forced sunlight. Love to see it. That implies that Naya stood there all night. This is the next morning.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's get going, shall we?
Aha! Is she wearing the mentor monocle? Is that the headgear that she has with the dragon wing? It might be. That's so funny.
That's Kishaipi.
Oh my gosh, she's cute.
Ponuti!
Oh, it's our goldsmith friend. Fongentain? Is that his name? I think that's right. Now hold on. Wuklamat was supposed to be invited to the next Iihana. What's happening? Or are they just practicing? I don't see any vows in that float. My Hanu friends. Alright. And suddenly we are over in the reeds.
What a splendid place!
Rasafbat's satisfaction is writ plain upon her face. I am deeply indebted to the agency and all its hard-working staff.
I'm so relieved everything went off without a hitch. And who'd have thought we'd get to watch the Hanu rehearsing for the next Iihana?
Oh, it was a rehearsal. Okay, good.
I can only hope Rasafbat enjoyed her experience as much as I believe she did.
She looked pretty delighted, not gonna lie. I want to thank you for everything you've done. This was a true delight. The climate may be similar to that of Davner, but the native flora has been a sight to behold. Speaking as an alchemist, there were so many intriguing specimens, such potential. And the people and their culture? It was fascinating to learn how the Hanu use reed-woven floats to channel their magics during rites and rituals. Oh, and the Panutis were simply adorable. This will all make for a very engaging account when I report back to Ritra. Straight to Ritra? Our two nations may have forged an alliance, but the ink has barely begun to dry on the parchment. Indeed, it was thanks to the efforts of the Scions that an agreement was reached at all. It would be presumptuous to claim that Tulliyollal and Radzadhan truly understand one another yet. Which is why the satrap sent me, to explore the potential for other mutually beneficial arrangements, and to confirm the friendship between our nations will stand the test of time. The Hanu and their unique magical traditions, the plant specimens you spoke of. You think this knowledge would benefit Radzadhan? Ah. If we're able to maintain relations and encourage the flow of people between the two nations, Radzadhan stands to gain a great deal. Of that I'm certain. Besides, there's so much more I wish to learn about this land. I plan on spending the rest of my time here doing just that. Wonderful! Simply wonderful. When you return to Radzadhan, I hope you let everyone know what a great place Kotsamauka is to visit. Or better yet, the whole of Tural. I definitely will. Well, I suppose we should head back to the agency. No, Okay. I was forcibly escorted into the reed fields, but I did not get to follow you guys back to Dakpoga. See how it is. It's fine. I'll take the scenic route. Don't mind me running into another riding along in another society's mount. None are immune to sparkly jellyfish. Let's see what Yubbly has to say right now. I know my sister is a bold thinker, but when we founded the Enterprise, I didn't expect to be working alongside former bandits. Still, I have to admit, they've shown themselves to be excellent guides and diligent employees. If we can secure the Wing of Reflection support, we'll be able to assist with their reintegration all the more. Alright, that's the same as he's been saying. That's fine. Oh, I get to talk to Tseeya next. Alright. How about you, Liplu? You just leave the rest to us. We'll make sure the remainder of Rasafbat's stay is truly unforgettable. Rasafbat is resting in her quarters. I must say, I'm relieved the tour ended without incident. Thank you for everything you've done. For our visiting alchemist, I dare say Kotsamauka's vegetation seemed like a veritable cornucopia. Any discoveries made via the Alliance will benefit Tulliyollal as much as Radzadhan. Indeed, this type of exchange is precisely what the Wing of Reflection had hoped for. I shall make my proposal to Dawn Servant Kona as soon as I return to the capital. There's no doubt in my mind, the tourism industry deserves our official backing, and once we may offer it, we shall have a commemorative monument erected to make this clear to one and all. Your support means a great deal, but I can't understate the role Naya and the people of Kotsamauka had to play in our success. Their happiness is just as important to me. The bell we earn must serve to enrich the community, which is why I can't rest on my laurels for even a moment. So what are you getting up to next, Liplu?
What does that mean?
Oh my gosh, the spot across the river got even bigger, and we still can't go there. Well, I assume we can't go there.
Alpaca! Hanu! Food!
Look at it! It's massive! We got a Hitaro, they got a Tonawata, Pinuti tours. Oh hey! How you doing, Brokevu? Thanks to the travails of Liplu and her associates, the Turali Travel Agency is on the cusp of receiving official backing from the Wing of Reflection. The future is bright for Tural's incipient tourism industry, with the Pelu principle of mutually beneficial trade underpinning the endeavor. Where tourists tread, happiness is soon to follow. We are now sworn. You have achieved sworn reputation with the Turali Travel Agency. Experience point bonuses. Wider selection of wares. Extra special advisor. 20 points. I think that one comes with a title. Tourist Wrangler. Okay. Before we check the wares. Ahaha! There is a rank 8. 1730. And since we don't get to double dip today, that means we don't get to head start fill in 180 points. So that's 1730. 180 per day. That'll see us 10 days out from now to hit rank 8 at the earliest. Okay. And that'll be a situation where it doesn't actually... Will it take all 10? It's 9.6. Quite sure. Okay, you might be able to only have to turn in 2 on that final day, that 10th day. But presumably 8 would be Bloodsworn and following with previous rank naming. And that would be the cap for this particular society until the very, very end of the expansion when we, hopefully, fingers crossed, get an allied quest for the Pelupelu and whatever other societies we get to help along the way. Okay, so we have new wares, I see. Ooh! Is this sign new too? The Kisha Ii sign? I think this wasn't built before. Okay. Ooh! They got a little floating Panuti planner up there? Hold on. That's definitely new. Oh my gosh, that's so cute! Alright, we'll look at that in a minute. Let's see what's new. Probably, what's new? I have a suspicion. I think I know what's new. But oh? Let's see. Pelupack. Ooh, the Framers kit! Nice! Only costs 6 Pelplumes. Okay. Alright. So the thing I thought would be here is not, which means that's probably the rank 8 reward. Okay, noted. Noted. What's Yubbly got to say now? With the Wing of Reflection's backing, it feels as if we have the full weight of the government behind us. As a business person, there is no greater honor. Thank you, Naya, for all you do. You're welcome, Yubli. Can I small talk Pavli? I can. How does it feel to have accompanied our Hannish visitor? As far as I'm aware, this is the first time in Tulliyollal's history the government has entrusted a guest of honor to a private enterprise. I can't help but feel proud of what we've achieved. Oh, cool. Shiflu, though, you don't have... You have small talk, too! Let's go!
People's belongings can tell you a great deal about them. Since I started offering guests my services, I feel as though I've gotten an insight into all sorts of people's lives. I wonder what kind of strange contraptions and outlandish gear I'll have to repair when we start welcoming more guests from across the salt. I'm getting excited just thinking about it.
That's very cute. How about you, Liplu? How you doing?
I am delighted Rasafbat enjoyed her visit, not to mention overjoyed that the Wing of Reflection gave us their backing. Just so there are no misunderstandings, it's not the backing itself that has me so happy. No, it's that all our efforts are beginning to bear fruit.
You're so right, bestie. How about you, Kibli? Do you small talk? No, you have the same. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. You're the who are you, what do you do here person. I get it. Okay, so let's pop open this framers kit and look what kind of options it gives us. Let's start with the plate. Is there a Pelupelu one here? Oh gosh, this list is getting long. Turali Travel Agency. Okay, so it's a picture of the entrance in the main plaza of the travel agency in a sepia color. Okay, so we say yes to that. Hold on, probably there's not a pattern. There's not usually patterns. Nope. A backing. Does it come with a backing? No, again, backing is, there aren't as many of the, wait, nope, that's Hannish, just kidding. Boop. Top border. Do we get travel agency borders? We do! What's it look like? Oh, it's so big and colorful! Turali Travel Agency. Okay. We should also get a bottom border then. And we do. Oh, it's a nice simple little neutral wood border. Cute. Is there a frame? Does not look like there's a frame. Okay, it's another shorter list that doesn't get very many updates. What about the plate frame? Probably not. This one, same deal. Not too many. Nope. Okay. And an accent? Do we? Oh god. This is the most egregious of the. Okay, there it is. Whew. It does give you a filter for the accent menu, but it is still very cumbersome to navigate. Oh, it's a big ol' it's a reed panuti. Alright. So those are all of the plate elements we get. We get the back, the base plate, top and bottom borders, and an accent. Okay. We are not going to save that, sorry. But then portrait. Let's get Naya out of the picture so we can just see the thingies. We want to see. There you are. Turali Travel Agency. Nice big bold pattern. Okay. What about the frame? again, I went the wrong way. Where are you? Oh, is there no frame? No frame? Truly? No frame? Oh, I guess the other ones don't have frames either. Okay, that's fine. And accent? There should definitely be an accent. There it is. Oh, it's just a nice little banner of flags at the top. That's cute. Okay. I like the little flaggies. The flags are my favorite. Alright, we again will not be saving that. But we looked. Cool. Now let's peek around and see what other new things. Okay, hold on now. Listen, we have the Panuti. We will ride the Panuti. I want to see if there's any new people hanging out, because over time we got, you know, the Ohokali welcoming Hanu. We have this Pelu over here complaining about not having time to unwind, even though he's literally just standing here all the time and clearly does have time. We've got the two silent Shifral. Well, silent for eavesdroppers. Look at how she's sitting. That's so cute with her little hands folded on her knee. We've got the tour over here with the two people pleased with the food. We've got them still singing while making food. Okay. Wakesa. Hey there, adventurer. With the Hanu helping out, things are going pretty well here at the eatery. For the most part, I've been making local dishes, but different guests have different tastes, so I like to speak with our customers and figure out which flavors will suit their preferences. It's rewarding work, I'll tell you that. The food here does look very cool, but I gotta say, certain items, not saying any names, but this fish. Certain items don't have textural updates on par with the other items. These fish also might just be victims of textural negligence, shall we call it? We've got these gorgeous vegetarian, like, leaf foods made from the reeds and everything. And then pixel fish. Pixel fish and hexagon lemons. It's very silly. The whole spread looks amazing, but the disparity between the quality of the items is amusing, to say the least. Is there anybody else over at these tables? Nor? The same fellas doing the same things. Okay. We still have a sleepy guy up here that we can't actually visit. Must harness more energy. Must keep eyes open. Let me in! Let me in! This is as close as you can get. The alpaca pet. Man, I just took the Panuti out, and it's just Mew Meese time, apparently. Sleepy one. Sleepy pillow in the pen still. Okay. Listen. I already poked in there. Oh, let's go check with her. Mistlejaw, how you doing?
Lovely to see you, Special Advisor. The Panutis are doing better than ever. They certainly enjoy all the attention they've been getting from the guests.
Aw, good. Oh yeah, look at it over there. We got this big old floating balloons now. I don't know if this was here before. Can't even look at it. Can't even look at it properly. Can we? Oh, we can phase right through it. That's fair. Sure.
That Panuti was just on its back.
That was cute. These two are still being tended to. Apparently we get to ride on the Penutis. I know. I can't wait to visit Earthenshire. I think these two were already here, but they've got cute dialogue, so heck it. We see them again. I think you two are new. I'm afraid it's about time we headed home. Aww. The saddest part of any vacation. Kid! Child!
Ah, I think I left the souvenirs in our room.
Oh, darling, are you sure there isn't anything else you've forgotten? I guess the vacation's not over yet, Papa. It's certainly been a wonderful few days. We'll have to come back, I think he said soon. Okay, but also I had been theorizing about this bigger building being for Yaqui potentially, but that was definitely just a Mamulja family hanging out in there. Cute. Here's our giant effigy. Do they come back out? They just leave Papa out here by himself? Ooh. They got little awnings and stuff up here. We got more Mamulja. Private conversation. You know what? Valid. Fair. Enjoy your stay. Anybody coming out of this one? No? Sure? Okay. Let's see. Come on, they got this little isolated, super private bungalow over here and nobody? Nobody even now? Are you sure? Are you sure? Bummer. Alright. And yet, sure enough, over across the way. Look at that. Look at how pretty and big and expansive it's gotten over there. And we can't visit. What can defeat the Warrior of Light? Two things. Two things. Ladders and invisible walls. Look at it over there. So many more little houses. And that giant one. What's that about? Who gets to stay there? Huh. That looks like that's it for this rank up. We are now sworn. So fun. Hold on, let me see if I can get the little floating in there. Alright. Cute. Hooray! Good evening, Xena streamers. Till next time. Which should be, ideally, in 10 days. We'll see what happens at rank 8 Bloodsworn.